From one playoff rematch to another, the Cincinnati Bengals, fresh off a heavyweight bout with the Titans, didn't win it with a knockout punch, but if your opponent knocks themselves out, not much you can do.
Flag down.
Personal foul. Number 97.
Oh, that's a crusher.
Defense for a hit on a defenseless player.
Tennessee, if the field goal is good, you've got a shot. You're down 7. You're going to get the football back. The rematch belongs to Cincinnati.
They get back in the ring with another familiar foe this week in the other corner, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy all day long. Let's go dominate. Let's go Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Everything is still on the table for both these teams, and if they follow the script, we should see some good old-fashioned Maverick versus Iceman aerial action. You can be my wingman anytime. Bull something, you can be mine.
Enjoy this moment. Accept this talent.
What? A bug just flew in my mouth. Jeez. That was disgusting.
I guess Burrow is more Iceman, right? He had to grind last week in their win, but he came out with 270 yards, no INTs, a rating of 91, and a touchdown.
Burrow puts it out there. Clean catch.
Burrow, on average, putting up over 270 in the air, completion percentage close to 70, 23-8 TD to INT ratio. I have this urge to go, well, Joey B, Patrick will be your Huckleberry. Kilmer connection, I guess. Mahomes also comes in off a so-so game. He had a ball intercepted, but he got the win and he threw for 320 yards.
Mahomes floats one. Oh, back shoulder. Beauty to Smith-Schuster.
Mahomes, in essence, just walks out and hands it to Smith-Schuster.
On the season, Mahomes good for 325 yards per game as a passer, 29 TDs, rating 105.3, over 8 yards per throw.
Mahomes looking deep, throwing deep, and it is caught. Valdez-Scantling took a hit, held on.
Majority of his looks go to wideouts, though none tend to lead the team in targets. Bengals secondary is dealing with a committee approach. Kansas City would love to get McCole Hardman back for this game, but if not, Mahomes will use MVS, Juju, Sky Moore, Justin Watson, the way he has been recently. A little of this and that based on the looks he's getting.
Mahomes is a man wide open and Moore makes the adjustment in the catch.
Travis KELCE, of course, is the focal point. He scored his league-leading 12th receiving TD last week.
He's got his man, KELCE. Stretches out for the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Bengals secondary they face. They've made it tough on both wide receivers and tight ends, holding each position under a 90 rating.
Incomplete. It was intended for Mark Andrews.
The however is their play versus the pass has slipped a little since losing Cheeto Awuzie. Steelers rookie Kenny Pickett had his best game against Cincinnati a few weeks ago. Last week, they gave up over 290 yards to Tannehill, over 8.5 yards per throw, so they haven't been quite as stout recently versus passing attacks.
Tannehill, complete.
Chiefs secondary does not sport season numbers like Cincinnati. They played Bryce Perkins great in Week 12. Billy Madison was also dominant versus those kids in basketball, too. The Chiefs have allowed a 99.2 rating overall, 98 plus rating to running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends.
Going deep, downfield for Joshua. Palmer, got it! Touchdown!
The gas that powers Cincinnati's fireworks? Wideouts. T. Higgins has been the number one lately. 7 catches, 114 yards, a touchdown in Week 12. Back-to-back 100-plus yard receiving games for that dude.
Burrow uncorks it. End zone. Touchdown. T. Higgins.
Burrow tends to use all 3 types of pass catcher. Tight end HAYDEN HURST had 9 targets versus the Titans.
And it's hauled in by HURST.
And running back Samaje Perine was thrown to 7 times. Bengals passing attack could get a big boost too. Joe Mixon could be back this week. He's also great out of the backfield. And J.A. Mar Chase. I like to think about how Mr. Garvey would say it, but Chase is back, and we remember what he did to Kansas City the last time they played.
Caught at the 40. Jamar Chase at the 50. Great speed at the 40 of Kansas City, outrunning the entire secondary. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals.
Pass rushes for both teams, run games for both teams. Those are the facets that could tilt things. Bengals O-line has allowed 35 sacks. Chris Jones has 10.
Here to fit. Oh my goodness, look out, Chris Jones. He nearly took the handoff.
KC running back Isaiah Pacheco has a 4.7 yard per carry average. Cincinnati's defense holding running backs to 4 a carry.
Henry blown up by Hilton.
plenty more for you to sort out in the comments section. Make sure you throw a score in too. Can't wait to see this last screen.